Hi there, Theresa here from theresamonroe.com, here to deliver messages from the angels and the ascended masters who make up the councils of light. This is one of my more favorite topics. What I love about Jesus and having a personal relationship with him and remembering him and walking with him is that he'll give people different options on how to relate to God based on their own life and their own path so that they feel empowered. There's always a higher way of doing things, but one of the things that he's here and wants to talk about is more around food and eating and vegetarianism. There is an egg crisis at the moment. One of the things that was a major message that came up around that was to grow your own food, source more locally, find out who your local suppliers are, if that sort of thing. There were a lot of really funny memes that came out about eggs and sourcing eggs and that sort of thing. But the bigger thing was to bring attention away from mass production and getting stuff sourced more locally. Find out who those people are. A lot of people got motivated to build houses, to live off the grid, to grow their own food. And some people just didn't have an ability to source eggs, so they didn't eat them at all. And that was something that was natural for certain people. I will say that there are chakras that stay more clear when you don't eat eggs, when you don't eat animals at all. Honey is something different. I've talked to the bees about that, but how you feel about that is for you. One of the things that Jesus has talked about when it comes to food and that sort of thing is bless it always, because there are people that can sense what the animal went through. That's all in the food. And you've got the karma of all of that. You've got all of those things. And this isn't to judge you for what you're basing on eating, but if you want the vibration to be higher and your vibration to be higher, what you're eating affects that. Again, if you think the food is healthy, that's going to affect it in a positive way as well. Bless your food. Pray over your food. It clears the vibration in a big way. You'll also notice that you may not want to eat certain foods. When people are on my 30 days of light, they naturally will go vegetarian or vegan very quickly. I don't ask for that, but the vibrations are so high that it doesn't always resonate with the food. So anyway, one of the things Jesus has mentioned is, he's like, listen, try to eat. There's foods of different vibration. Learn what those are. There's a reason why he says not to eat pork. There's reasons why things are of a lower vibration. They're meant to clean lower vibrations on the planet, so why would you want to eat something of a lower vibration and put that in your body if you're trying to ascend? People will naturally not be eating a lot of this stuff here real soon. But that's why there was a bigger shift around eggs. And the chickens decided to be part of this in terms of bringing awareness to food issues and eating of a higher vibration and the mass production versus local sourcing of things versus homegrown. And this is a sign from God. This is not an accident. Anybody who's been, vegans can sometimes say things that are not so nice. It depends on your reason for what you eat, what you want. But these are all signs from God, and it is not an accident when it comes to food and vegetarianism and eating in the light and that sort of thing. So in the higher realms, though, I will tell you, there's no eating of animals. Once you get into those higher realms, especially like it doesn't happen. That comes from somewhere else. However, you eat the way that you need to eat, and please see a doctor or a dietitian about that. But I can tell you how things are in the heavens and that sort of thing, and what's eaten and what's not. But the egg issue came up for a reason. So if you were looking into insights about that, that's why. Anyway, my name is Theresa from theresamonroe.com. If this resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, it's nothing to worry about. Pay attention to what resonates and leave the rest. But give it a like if you do, or share with other people. Lots of love. Bye.